Yo, today I'm here with my man Xavier, and he just turned 25, and here it is, he bought this property as his first investment. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, subdivision called Hidden Valley. It's kind of crazy because this is where I bought my first rental property, and I was 25 when I bought my first rental property here in Hidden Valley, man. So my man got a bright future ahead of him. Xavier, bro, first things first, thank you for coming on the channel.
I appreciate you, man.
All right, I think a lot of people are gonna be interested in your story. First of all, you're 25 and you own this, but all right, so by trade, right, your full-time gig, you're a music producer.
Yeah, I'm a music producer. I just got into this, so I met my mentor, Jay Parker. Shout out my mentor, Jay Parker. My other mentor, Brandon Dillahunt. I met them about a year ago, but before that, you know, strictly music. I ain't want to hear nothing about no real estate. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm locked in on my beats, my music, you know. I've been producing for probably like 7 years. I work with Little TJ. If you guys maybe heard the song Six Sounds, I produced that. Little TJ, Six Sounds, top of my game. I work with Cowboy, Stay Solid Rocky. I even got some international records with some people in Thailand. So I take my music very serious, and that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. But this house is the first of many to come in my investing journey, so yeah.
You're a young guy.
Yeah.
And when we first met, I had at the dinner, right? We had a conversation, I had a chance to have a conversation. You were naming these artists, and you were telling me a story how like you made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of money in your account.
Yeah.
But you had a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
And then you looked at your bank account and the fund ended and your money was gone. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
It's a story that, to me, it means so much to my journey. So I was probably about 23 years old, and that's when the music money, these checks started rolling in. I was like, oh, whoa, you know. Before you knew it, it was probably, I had maybe probably like $55,000 cash, in cash. I know it sounds crazy. I had $55,000 in cash in a safe at my mom's house, and you know, I was like, bro, I got all this money. I used to take it out and play with it inside. I said, bro, I got all this money. I'm just about to start living life. So now I'm in Miami, New York, Cali. Now I'm buying $1,000 shoes. I'm living life. I'm living life, you know. And 6 months after that, I got humbled very badly. So I was on a date, and I was laughing. I told the girl, I said, girl, you stupid. I was at cookout. I went to go handle one in my car. She's like, sir, your card is declined. And that was like that moment for me.
Cookout.
that moment right there for me was so humbling.
Stop. For those who don't know, Cookout is a fast food chain in Charlotte, in the South. It's in the South.
In the South.
Yeah, it's a fast food chain. Very good fast food.
Yeah.
Make sure you get that double cheeseburger, that grilled chicken, with some fries, and the hush puppies. Yo, joint be hitting.
They got the best shakes around.
I swear.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a fast food joint. So your card declined for a fast. How?
It had to be no more than $14. I lost you.
All right.
$14.
So what happened? Did the girl step up and pay? What happened?
I mean, I was like, hey, you know, there's some things going on in my car. So you know, I'm a good dude. She was like, oh, I got you. You paid for the last one. I got you. So she stepped up and paid for it. But it was a humbling experience for me because as a man, you don't never want to be on no date. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know.
Especially at cookout.
Yeah, especially at cookout. It's like, come on, bro. So that was a very humbling moment for me, and it played a very pivotal role in me in my journey, and kind of getting to this point now. So shortly after that, you know, I told myself, I said, bro, if I ever get a chance again, if God ever bless me with opportunity like this again, I won't fold. I won't fumble it. Shortly after that, it was probably I was doing Instacart every single day just to pay my rent. And then I met Mr. J, and he kind of helped me come up with an idea on how I can subsidize my rent payment. So ended up renting out the extra 2 bedrooms that I had in my apartment, stopped paying my rent, or I didn't have to pay anymore because they was paying it. Cash flowing at least close to like $4,500 after paying my rent. Yeah, on Airbnb. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was killing it. Then that kind of came to an end. The leasing office, they wasn't on the same page.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you making more money than us.
Right, you making more money than the leasing office. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So they went with it, so we kind of transitioned from that. But that really helped me be able to stack and save money a lot quicker. And then, you know, by the grace of God, I woke up, checked my bank account one day, one of them music checks had hit, and I said, it's go time.
Now how much was that music check, if you don't mind sharing?
It was $55,000.
Okay. One of the music checks get, now you got chance number 2.
Yeah.
And now you went through that stage where you blew money.
Yeah.
So yeah, you blew it fast, and it happens. It happens. But you gonna look back and you're gonna be glad it happened when you're young.
Yeah.
Because it's people my age that's still going through that stage of just blowing money and putting themselves in bad situations. Now you got 55. What's your first move? Like, what are you doing now? What are you thinking?
So I had the 55,000, and at first I was so nervous because I remember, last time, it fell through my fingers. So, this time I let it sit in my business account. I wasn't touching. I wasn't thinking about it. I said, bro, I ain't gonna do nothing with it. So I got with Mr. J. Mr. J was like, hey, let's go find you a deal. So end up finding a deal that this is a whole nother house, y'all. So we're still under contract for that right now, but there's a situation with a missing heir. So we've been under contract with that one for like almost 5 months now.
Right.
So, in the meantime, it was like, why wait and let that money not do anything for you? So go get another deal. By the time this one is done and complete, we'll probably be ready to go take down the other deal. Okay. But so boom, we found the deal. This actually was I was with my realtor, Key, and we were actually looking at another house, and then randomly, boom, I got an alert that said this house popped up. It was listed at 180.
Yeah.
So listed at 180, and then from that point, I was like, oh bro, this one of the ones, we gotta go. So he's like, bro, let's go see it. So we went and seen it the same day. We came, put it in the yard. It was already like 4 or 5 people walking around with their clipboards and everything. It was a shark fest in here. But shout out to my agent Key. He made it happen. He called the agent. They had a relationship, and they wanted me to get the deal. So
okay, all right. So a few lessons from that story. First things first, if you're watching this, please do not put cash in a safe and put it in your mom's house. Do not do that, bro. I'm from a neighborhood that will get your mom tied up, man. Please don't do that, man. Listen, if you're making legit money, get a bank account, bro. Do not put cash in your mom's house, bro. So many people think that they're gonna get away with doing that, and I've seen that go horribly wrong. So in my environment, you know what I mean? If you're getting lump sums of money, you wanna put it in the bank because it's safe. The bank is FDIC insured up to $250,000. You're not putting nobody else at risk of having cash in the house, especially when you're younger. People are jealous and envious because they don't think you should have that. And the bank is safe and it's insured. All right, so cool. And you want to build that banking relationship, especially as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. You want to build that banking relationship. Tell me about the bedrooms. What we got here?
All right, so originally the house is 3-bed, 1.5, 1,100 square feet. But it had an unfinished basement, and when we seen that, my mom just started wondering, hey, we can make a lot happen with this. So, original floor plan of the house is 3, 1.5. We're converting it to a 5-bed, 4-bath. So.
All right, 5-bed, 4-bath. Let's take a look at this, man. All right, so now we're in the living room.
Yeah, so we're in the living room right here. I mean, pretty basic. We're going LVP all throughout the whole house, same color. I'll show y'all a sample of what that'll look like. Right here, we're gonna have a couch, all new windows. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a little junky here. We're working right now, y'all, but it's gonna be a couch right here, TV mounted on the wall right there. This is the dining room area / kitchen. Got the this is gonna be the actual kitchen right here with the fridge, cabinets, microwave, oven. That's where everything is going. We're putting all new cabinets in here. Basic stuff in here, candle lights, new appliances, new cabinets. But I'll probably have to pull it. I don't know, y'all think I should keep the wallpaper or what? Fresh paint, we're probably gonna rip this off and do all new drywall. Fresh paint, fresh coat of paint, new baseboard trim, LVP for the win.
So this is 1 bedroom here.
Yeah, so right here is this bedroom. Yeah, so this is gonna be a bedroom that shares a bath right now. So it used to be a closet on the other side of this, but knock that out and I'll show you guys what we're doing with that over there. But this is a sample of the LVP that we're putting in here.
All right, guys, an LVP is luxury vinyl plank. Ideally, it's waterproof and scratch proof. For whatever reason, like when tenants drop things on the floor, water, their beer, whatever the case may be, they just let it sit there and it can stain the floor.
Especially with natural hardwood floors like this, we'll be in here tussling, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So to preserve the flooring, we just been going over the LVP. That's been the thing for the last few years. That's bedroom 1. Now let me ask you this. how much are you looking to charge for this particular bedroom per week? And guys, we're gonna fill you in what he's doing at the end of the video.
Okay. So yeah, for this room right here is gonna be $225 a week.
The master right here.
Yeah. So this is the master. Originally, this master here was it had a half bath attached, but we knocked out the closet that was standing right here, and we added a stand-up shower. So this will have, probably for this room, we're gonna charge $275 a week.
It's the other bedroom right here, guys. Hey, look, there's this little adorable dog. Make sure you get that.
It's my little girl. She with me at work.
All right, she's working. So $225 a week for this room too. So upstairs is a 3-2 upstairs.
Yeah.
So let's go and see what we have in the basement. So all right, we're downstairs in the basement.
Yeah.
All right, so very spacious, but what's this over here?
To the right over here, we're gonna put a living room, basement living room. We're gonna have a couch, and then a TV mounted on the wall, candle lights. You know, your basic setup, LVP throughout down here as well. And then right here, this is bedroom number 1. Walk in to your bedroom. As you walk into your bedroom, we're gonna close this door right here and relocate that door over there where that window is. So this will all be a part of the bedroom. So for this bedroom, we'll charge $275 because it has its own bathroom.
With this,
Yeah.
it's another bedroom, another bathroom.
Yes.
And $275 a week for this as well.
Yeah.
All right, so what's over here?
It's a little junky right now, y'all, but this is gonna be the laundry room / mechanical room. So we're gonna put the hot water heater and a laundry room in here as well. We had to redo the entire electrical system on the house. If you're first time investors, definitely take the receptacle lid off. Look at those wires because I'm paying for it now. But, you know, we're making it work, so.
All right, so we toured the house, right? Yeah. I got 3 bedrooms that's gonna get $275, and the other 2 are gonna get $225 per week.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is the room rental model,
Yes.
called the communal living.
Communal living, yes.
And for people outside of Charlotte, they think that you are getting over whatever the case may be. I'm reading all types of stuff on the internet, but they don't realize that you're actually helping the affordable housing issue because let's say you found a 1-bedroom in Charlotte for $1,300. Let's say you found that. You gotta have first month, last month security.
Security deposit.
If your credit is not right, you're gonna need your utilities gonna have a deposit, your gas gonna have a deposit, your water gonna have a deposit, your electricity. And you gotta make 3 times the rent, guys. You gotta make 3 times the rent. All right, now when I named the things that you need, now your optional things, you want internet, TV, etc. He's gonna provide that, all that for $275 a week. All you gotta worry about is feeding yourself. So you gotta worry about feeding yourself.
It don't get no better than that to me.
Right, yeah, you gotta worry about feeding yourself because there's a lot of jobs with people with college degrees that make $20 an hour. $20 an hour is $40,000 a year. So there's a lot of people that's making $20 an hour that can't qualify to rent inside of Charlotte. Because it's so crazy. This addresses the issue for those outside. So out of this one house, what would you say, you probably gonna make on like 60 a year?
Close to like 65,000.
65,000 a year. 65,000 a year, 1 year. Okay, so, and you're 25.
Yeah, I just turned 25.
Just turned 25. That's insane, dude. How often does your residuals from your music come? Do you know? Or is it a set schedule or it varies?
Nah, so it's a set schedule. So I get paid quarterly and semi-annually. So I got 2 different, you get what's called publishing and you get what's called royalties. So for my royalties, I get that every 6 months. Those checks can be anything, you know. And then publishing, I get that every quarter. So every 3 months I get a publishing check.
You've been working for yourself for how long?
I mean, I haven't had a job since I graduated.
Graduated high school?
After I've never had a job after high school.
How long did it take you for your music to get picked up?
So I was playing college football at North Carolina Central, and it was my end of my sophomore year. I had uploaded this beat to YouTube. I wasn't even gonna post it, but you know, somebody was like, "Hey, you know, post it." So I posted it, and lo and behold, it's gotten me here. It took off. It took off. When I say it took off, it was paying just from YouTube ad revenue, it was paying my car payment. On beat.
The guy who did Jay-Z beats back in the day.
You talking about Knife Wonder?
Knife Wonder.
Knife Wonder.
Knife Wonder.
Yeah.
Knife Wonder.
I haven't had a chance. Football, my schedule was always, I was always busy traveling or doing something with practice or film or something. So I never really had the opportunity to go and sit down and chop it up. But definitely that's a conversation for.
Wait, so Knife Wonder on campus?
Yeah, he teaches there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. I just know that from back in my day. You probably was in grade school. Back in my day, yeah, I remember reading that.
Man.
Yeah, I remember reading that he went to Central. I was like, oh, that's dope, because my mother graduated from Central. So I'm like, oh, that's dope. He went, and he got he doing beats for Jay-Z, because for your generation, and I'm from up north, Jay-Z the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, to this day, he's my favorite rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the biggest thing ever.
What's your favorite song?
It's so many, but Reasonable Doubt, my favorite album.
Okay.
Now, that Knife Wonder beat, he worked on that Black album.
Yeah.
I remember he worked on that Black album.
Knife Wonder hard.
Yeah, he's definitely hard.
I got some producers that I really look up to. Zaytoven, he make like a lot of.
Nah, I know you're talking about Zay. Yeah. I know, I'm old, but I know Zay.
Okay.
I know Zay. You gotta know Zay. If you don't know how Zay look, but you know Zay is making some hot fire beats. You know what I mean? Like Zay's the man. Like I'm older, but I know Zay. And Zay, I want to say he did some stuff with
Gucci.
But no, he did some YouTube stuff with Country Wayne. I don't want to say he did some skits.
Did a whole
series.
Yeah, a whole series.
I know Zay. Zay certified. So cool. All right, so you're getting the music. This is gonna be 65,000. All right, so 65,000 a year. The checkup, like, what do you want this to grow to?
That's something I'm still kind of figuring out. I know where I want to go. By the end of this year, I want to have 5, which is, I'm gunning.
Yeah.
I want to have 5 by the end of this year, and I want to build a portfolio where at some point in time I can pass it along to my family. My family don't got to worry about nothing. That's my ultimate goal.
Xavier, now, and what's your music name?
Zay Love, Z-A-Y.
Zay Love, all right, okay, so Zay Love, all right. Hypothetically, speaking, right, so you got this, gonna make 65,000 a year. Jay Parker was your first mentor. Yes. Jay Parker was one of my first mentors. So he basically exposed you to real estate. Yeah. And from that exposure, like you get exposed to it, you actually followed the advice, which I did too. You took his advice. You're right, I got a 3-bedroom. I rent out the other rooms.
Yeah.
Start making $4,500 a month. Yeah. So yeah, I can see you being hooked then. So all right, so you're making $4,500 a month as a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah.
With that being said, so you're doing an Airbnb. Now, unfortunately, your second music check came around and boom, let's get this thing started again. Are you still going to do music?
Yeah, music is my
that's your soul.
My love.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
music is my love. Really, another thing what I'm doing it for, as a creative, it's kind of hard a lot of times to be as creative as you want to be with having lingering financial issues or financial troubles over your back. So that's another thing. I'm like, hey, if I can go lay my foundation and I can go sit in my room and make my beats all day, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's another thing I'm working towards, is just be fully creative. I don't have to worry about the financial aspect of it. So.
All right, that's crazy, because as a creative, right, you were able to get the money young. But typically as a creator, it takes them years and years and years to get to the money.
Definitely.
So I actually know somebody, my man Eric, he owns flipthisrealestatelyst.com. Shout out to Eric. He doesn't tell the story though, but he actually was in the credits of like the State Property album. And
he supposed to be straight for the rest of his life off that.
He was sad, and it's way back in the day, so they wasn't getting paid then. So he was sad. He was like, man, he said, yo, if you don't got that one hit that take you, he said, you don't make no money. Yeah. He said, yo, I was in the club, a son DJ, and somebody was like, yo, that's such and such. He makes 6 figures doing real estate. And it was like a regular nobody doing. Back in the day, 6 figures was a lot of money. You know what I mean? Early 2000s. He said, what? Hey, 6 figures doing real estate? He ain't famous or nothing? Hold on. He said, looked at real estate, and he put that music thing to the background. It's been, you know what I mean? Been doing real estate ever since. So
now I would say it's one of those things when you start seeing the money, and even with Airbnb, I was like, hold on, you mean to tell me I can make this much money doing this? So I can feel what he's saying with that.
How much you paid for this house?
$220.
$220. What's your budget?
That's a tough topic. So with my lender, I asked for too little money. My budget is $42,000, which is very scary for a house this big. Very scary. But we're gonna make it work. So.
What do you think this house is worth when it's done?
I know it's gonna be worth all of 400,000.
Easy.
It's a house probably half a mile from here, 3-bed, 2-bath. It's under contract for 335 right now.
You're gonna have the equity regardless, and so it'll be easy to get into a rental loan, man. And but yeah, man, that's it. Now, X, people are going to want to holler at you. How can they? Give them your social medias.
All right, so my music page is Zaylove, ZAYLOVE, Beats with a Z. My personal page is The Real McCoy, so THEREAL McCoy, MCKOY 84_. Any beats, I'm also a videographer. You know, any needs like that, I got you. I'll take care of you.
All right. Well, cool. Listen, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna put up this video next to us, you know, on the Buy Back the Block series, so you can click on the next video. In the meantime, make sure I click that link in the description and register for my free masterclass this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you there. Peace.